Oh, the name of this video is Jesus is the most hilarious person in the universe. And he is. I'll tell you all about why. But first, I want to start with an example. Uh, I have communication with him. And he talks to me. And he answers me. And I talk to him in prayer. It's a prayer communication. An example of how he made me laugh today is oftentimes he is teaching me things and he asks me something like the way pastors do, and they get that from him. So a pastor might say, he might say, it's good to think about good things. Is it good to think about good things? Yes. Tell your neighbor is a good, like that, to really instill it. So a show was on TV, and it was the theme of it was a cartoon, and the theme was about how being a shepherd is hard work, that the shepherds, how they take care of the sheep. And then the voice in my head, that's the voice of God, said to me, Jesus said to me, it's being a shepherd is hard work. And then for some reason I thought of David leaning against a tree playing the lyre, like very relaxed. But thoughts in our heads, we don't know. They could come from either source. They could be from him or from the enemy. So we don't know where it comes from. And then his voice said to me in my head, is being a shepherd hard work? And I partly want to say yes because I want to be obedient and follow his instruction, what he's teaching me, but I can't lie. And I just had that vision of that relaxed look of relaxing under the shade of a tree playing the lyre. So I didn't answer. I hesitated. And then also he communicates with me like it comes out of my mouth like a prophecy. So, and I get a vision that tells me when to interpret. It's really prophecy, but the word interpret is there to, I think, no, to keep me humble. So I start to prophecy. I let my mouth go so that he puts words out of my mouth. And I'll tell you what he said, but first I want to catch you up. So the cartoon is on. The theme is about how shepherds work hard to take care of the sheep. Jesus's voice in my head says, it's being a shepherd is hard work. I get a vision of relaxing under the shade of a tree, playing the lyre, being a shepherd, like relaxing. And then Jesus's voice says in my head, is being a shepherd hard work? And then I get a flash that says to prophecy, and I prophecy, and out comes, I want you to know it's not. So that's an example. It's kind of like I feel like a lot of these are, I want to share them all, but I feel like they're like you had to be there. But that's my best way that I can explain it, and I hope it came out good because it is funny. There's a lot of, okay, there's a lot of funny things that he makes me laugh a lot. He's very funny. And I want to talk about the title of this video, how Jesus is the most hilarious person in the universe, because in another video, and I want to make more videos about this because this is so important. All of our good thoughts come from him. He is perfect. Perfect means just right. And every thought, idea, vision, logic, everything that we have that is right is from him. All the wrong things are from the enemy. So all humor that is good comes from him. The only humor that doesn't come from him is what is perverse, what has hurt somebody's feelings, what's blasphemous, what's twisted, just not upright. All All that ugliness is from the enemy. And everything clean and good is from him. And he's the most hilarious person in the universe. He is. So I love to share that because I always wondered about that. I want to mention quickly, I like to put up links. I didn't put them yet. I have to sit down with the computer and do it. But there's another gentleman out there that's doing a project about how he's been working on it for 10 years. It's a project of how Jesus is funny and that the Gospels were likely, he says that they're likely written in Greek. That when Jesus was here, he actually spoke Greek. I received that that's true. That he actually did speak Greek, and that a lot of the things that he says, if you know the Greek language, are funnier than we get when we read the English Bible. So I'm going to leave a link for his work. He has a website of the work he's doing. But I love to share that because that was so important to me for some reason, to know if God is funny, because I love humor, and I love knowing that he's the one that it comes from. And I want everybody else to know that too. God bless. Thank you.